Hey my squidlings, it's Katie here, and welcome back to another Indigo Art Box unboxing, as you can likely tell from the title. So I got sent another one of these. Just for transparency's sake, I do want to let you guys know that I did not pay for this. I am being sent this free for my review, but it's not being sponsored. Everything I say to you guys is 100% my own opinion, and I will give this review as if I had actually paid for it myself. So yeah, let's open it. I have not opened it at all, actually, so we're just gonna go right in with my X-Acto knife. And I think I might have cut some of the tissue paper. So, first off, we have got a Happy Holidays from Indigo Art Box, wishing you peace, joy, and happy creating. That's really sweet. If I didn't mention it before, this is the December 2016 box. The boxes are $19.99 a month, and if you use the code Indigo Art Box, you will actually get half off your first time subscription. So go do that. It's $10 off a whole subscription box. That's amazing because it's half off. So I think these are pretty cost effective because you get a project in every single box, and you get quality art supplies, which I think is really nice. And projects kind of help you better understand art. They give you fine art videos on their website, and they also give you video tutorials if you don't even know how to use them. So this box is basically for anybody who doesn't know how to use art, or who's been using art for a while. So basically each art history lesson is about, I think it's like 6 minutes long, and then each video lesson is no longer than 20 minutes. And each project isn't supposed to take you any longer than about an hour to do, which I think is really cool because you can just sit down and do whatever the project is, and then just chill out, have some fun with it. So you also have to order before the 25th of the month. So if you want January's box, you have to order before December 25th, which is Christmas. So if you want to get somebody a late Christmas present, you should do that. These are shipped out the first of the month, and you can also buy previous month boxes. So if you don't want to get the mystery, you can just buy a box you already know what's in it. So when you open the paper, you get a little card. Actually, it's paper. It says, "Welcome to Drawing with Soft Pastels," inspired by Edgar Degas, I assume. That's how you pronounce it. You can watch their project video at their website, and there is how you can find it. And then here is the checklist. And then here are the instructions. I'm actually going to set these aside for use later on. Let's actually look at the products. So we've got the soft pastels. Let's open these up and see what they look like. I apologize for if I sound bad. I'm still recovering from a cold, which is fun. Thankfully, I'm on the almost done with this cold end of the spectrum. You should have seen me last week. I was a mess. Ugh. Well, there we go. Remove this covering, and we've got some really pretty pastels. So we've got a range, just a rainbow range, so I think it's really cool and really nice. I like soft pastels a lot, so this will be a really fun thing to work with. Let's put those back in the box for now and set them off to the side. Next, we've got something in tissue paper, and that is the Dry Erase EXPO marker, a Faber-Castell gold Faber 1221 HB pencil, and then another Factis Eraser. Could never have too many erasers. And then we got tissue paper, of course. Then next up, we've got the envelope, I guess. And here is the art inspiration. Wow, this is really pretty. So here is the art inspiration. This is called Pink Dancer. And then here's this one, the Green Dancer. Wow, these are really pretty. I hope my art comes out halfway as decent as these. And then we've got the few sheets of pastel paper. These look like really good quality pastel paper, so I'm excited to use that. Then we've got a note card. Not sure what we're going to use that for yet. And then we've got some sketch paper, which we've got 3 sheets of that. So that's nice. Then, oh my word. They always pack it with a bunch of stuff, which, oh hey, you can see my light up there. Anyway, they always pack it with a bunch of stuff, and that's what I think is the best because you get really great value. So we've got a clear Plexi Glass sheet in this blue paper. It's not blue paper, it's like blue plastic, I guess. But I'm going to keep that on for now, so I don't make it nasty. Then we got the butcher paper, and this is just to protect our surface. I actually have a mat, but again, for video's sake, I'm probably going to be using this. Then we've got the tissue paper left. So let's lay it all out here. So we've got the butcher paper, the EXPO marker, dry erase marker, or whatever you want to call it. Then the eraser. This dry erase marker does not want to stay put. Then our pencil, our Plexi Glass, then our package of papers. Let's set this down here because I have a lot to put on here. Then our soft pastels, and lastly, but certainly not least, our inspiration cards. This is a really great box. For $20, or if you use the code Indigo Art and you only get it for $10, this is a really good deal. You get a project, you get paper and a bunch of stuff to do, you know, your art with, and I think it's really great. I really like what Indigo Art Box does. They give you a project, and any art box that gives you a project, I think is really awesome. It just makes it a little less stressful. You know, you don't have to go out and get anything. The most you might have to do is get something for cleanup, like a paper towel and some water, but you more than likely already have that in your house, and you know, you don't have to worry about it. You can just sit your kids down or sit yourself down and just chill with some tea or coffee and do art, and I think that's really great. So now that we know everything that's in the box, let's go ahead and actually get to an illustration. I'm going to show you what I create with this stuff, and hopefully it's half as pretty as this picture. So let's get to that. I think the first thing that I want to say is I'm really sorry about the audio in the first part of the video. I got a new computer and my microphone was not working correctly with it. So anyway, so I am using the plexiglass first, and I am sketching all of my idea out onto this plexiglass, and it's nice because I'm using the dry erase marker, so I can just erase as I need to. I was really inspired by these pictures of ballerinas, so I kind of created my own ballerina. She's blue, so maybe I should call her the Blue Dancer, but I'm not. But anyway, I actually think this plexiglass is a fantastic idea, and I'm definitely going to be using it in my future artwork applications, so I can kind of get an idea before I go to a final piece. I thought it was genius, and I wish I had known about it a long time ago. So anyway, one thing I really, probably the only complaint that I do have with this box is I wish I had more colors in the soft pastels. I really wanted to have a little bit more of a bigger variety, I guess, but all in all, it wasn't bad or anything. I like the pastels. Oh yeah, I also don't like the eraser. This is the second Factis eraser that I've used, and it doesn't do a very good job of erasing. Honestly though, other than that, this box is a really great deal, especially for the price. It's a bargain, I think, and I always love boxes that give, you know, enough supplies to do the artwork itself, to sit down and create something that you enjoy creating, and I think this box does a really good job of that. So yay, Indigo Box, thank you for being awesome. So now I'm going on to the sketch paper, and I'm just sketching out the same idea, but refining it a little more as I go, and I end up deciding that I didn't like the pose that it ended up with. It was a little too slanted for me. The plexiglass one looked fine, but for some reason it just ended up more slanted in the sketch part. So I end up actually changing the way the leg is, and I couldn't get it right. It was rather irritating, to be honest. I couldn't get it right, but finally I did, so I'm really happy about that. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm done being sick. Let's hope so. Let's cross our fingers. I feel like I sound better, but yeah. So now I am about to go color it, and there was no kind of transfer paper or anything in this box, so I actually end up doing my own method of transferring, which is scribbling a pencil on the back of the art, the sketch anyway, and then transferring it directly onto the paper, because I really like the way this part one came out, and I didn't want to draw it again. I was kind of tired of drawing it, so yeah. If you guys do get this, let me know what you create. Link me in the comments to whatever you create. And if you don't get it, be sure to check it out. It makes a great gift if you're not into art, but also if you are an artist, it is really fun. I enjoy it. Every month that I do, or that I've gotten it, I've always looked forward to creating because it's a nice time just to sit down and chill, and there's no pressure. And plus they have videos on, they're really helpful. So you can always watch them if you're stuck, or you can just watch them if you want to watch them. So I think that's really awesome as well. So we're almost done with the sketch portion, and then I move on to pastels. I'm not super well versed in the way of pastels, but I do enjoy using them. I think they're a really great medium, and they're always really fun for me to work in. So I decided to actually throw in a quick background here, and at first I was just going to do some splotchy colors with green and orange, and it just looked really bad. So I end up adding purples and blues, and I go over it again after, I don't know, a little bit. You'll see that in a second. And I make it a lot thicker with color, and I don't know, I really like the way that it came out, and I'm really happy that Indigo Art Box sent me this box. I'm really thankful, and I hope you guys found this informational. If you have been thinking about getting it, I hope this helped your decision. So the video is coming to an end, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links are in the description below, as well as a link to my art store. And I will leave Indigo Art Box's links down in the description below as well. And don't forget to join our cute little squid pod if you haven't already, to keep updated on when I upload new videos. And until next time, guys, toodaloo!